get ready with me and get to know me. My name is Natalie and I am a millennial preschool mom living in Southern California. And 2026 has been the year that I decided to add more whimsy into my life, romanticize my life, and shoot my shot. Hence why I'm here. So I have been really putting in a lot more effort into my social platforms and always kind of wanted to start a YouTube channel, kept doubting myself or thinking it was cringy, and now I just don't really care. So that's what got us here. We are going to the Renaissance Fair today. This is my first time. I am very excited. Again, adding more whimsy. So I thought this was the perfect time to get ready. And while I get ready, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So as I said, my name is Natalie. I am 33. I'll be turning 34 in a couple of weeks. I have about 20-ish, I say that because I kind of lost count, tattoos. Most of them are along my arms. I actually just got my fingers tattooed as well. And I will be getting a lot more. I just think it is such a fun form of expression. I also am kind of like, life short, why not add more stickers to my body? I have been with my husband, Michael, for 10 years, married for 7 next month. As cheesy as it sounds, he literally is my best friend. I am very extroverted, he is very introverted, and I think we just balance each other out so incredibly well. We have a 4-year-old daughter named Noelle. A couple years ago, we decided to stop sharing her face on social media. So if you see her at all, it'll probably just be the back of her head with her adorable blonde curls. We also have 2 fur babies. We have Kona, who is 6. She's a mix of every little dog, but mostly Chihuahua Dachshund. And we have Binks, who is a almost 1-year-old black cat, and that is for Thackeray Binks from Hocus Pocus. He's my little bitchy boy. Let's see if I can do this while I'm trying to talk. As far as my hobbies, I love to read. I found my love for reading about a little over 2 years ago. My sister is a big reader, has always been, and yeah, I found that hobby later in life, and now we attend a bunch of book conventions. We love to go to book events. We just started like buddy reading some books, and it just has become something that we do together. We've just gotten so much closer now having this like shared interest, and it's just so fun to like talk constantly about this thing that we both enjoy so much. Speaking of adding to my whimsy, books have helped so much. We have gone to this like fantasy book convention for the last 2 years now, and I just get so much joy at those events, just meeting like-minded, wonderfully amazing people and just having so much fun being myself. And we started cosplaying a little bit more, and you meet authors and nice vendors, and so really that's how this whole Ren Fair started. I've never been. My sister's been a couple of times, so we're taking our 2 families to go together today. Also, such a freeing realization or reality when you just don't care what people think anymore. Like, yeah, you still get self-conscious every once in a while, but truly, like, I just had this epiphany this year that I don't care. I'm going to lean into things that bring me joy, like going to book conventions and dressing up and talking about the things that I love, because it makes me happy. I feel like there's so much heavy stuff in the world, and like if I can find one little thing that makes me happy and makes me feel like me, I'm gonna hold on to it and really lean in hard. Another thing I love to do is to try new cocktail recipes. It really started as something my husband and I enjoyed doing for like date nights at home. After becoming new parents, it was really hard to make time to go out on dates, and so we decided to start doing like themed date nights at home around specific holidays where we would make holiday themed cocktails. Had so much fun that I started filming them and sharing them on Instagram. And then I realized they were doing well and I enjoyed doing it. So now I post a few a month, typically more around the holidays, and I'll either get inspiration from other videos I see on social media, on Pinterest, or lately I've tried to make my own recipes too. But it's just so fun to be creative. I even had a little mini series where I was doing book themed cocktails, which was really fun. Something my family and I like to do together is go to Disneyland. My husband and I, obviously growing up in Southern California, went a lot when we were little. My family always had passes. It's just happy childhood memories. And so there's so much nostalgia going. And now we've made it our thing we do as our family too. We probably go to Disneyland once or twice a year. We just did a trip to Disney World last year and my daughter loves it. And it's now just so fun seeing her enjoy it so much and through her eyes that it's just adorable. And so I am 100% one of those Disney adults. One thing I am very open about is my struggles with my mental health. I've dealt with depression and anxiety for most of my life. Was on an antidepressant for a while after college, got off when I was trying to get pregnant with Noelle, and have been through therapy. More recently, almost a year ago, I wanted to just work on myself to be a better mom for her, to be more present and to enjoy life. I catastrophized a lot of things, and I think with the way that the world is right now, it's really easy to do that. So I started seeing a psychiatrist who helped me get on a medication for my anxiety, and it's been amazing, really helpful. I will say, if you're someone who's been thinking about trying to get on medication or wanting to explore that avenue to like help your mental health, the key to it is being patient. It took a while for us to find a medication that worked for me. We tried a couple. They didn't work with either like giving me migraines or just I didn't like the way I felt. And so it took a while to get to one that worked for me and the dosage that worked. And I think it's always a process. Like there may be a point where I need to go up or down. So you need to be very patient and flexible, but it has changed everything. Like the amount of times my husband has said, oh my God, I noticed such a difference in the way that like I interact with our daughter, and just how I am. I will say I'm not anxious anymore. That's not the point. It just kind of takes the heaviness for me, like elephant on my chest, skin crawling feeling. It takes that away. So I am such a big supporter of making sure you take care of yourself, especially when it comes to your mental health. And I'm very open. I'm a very open book. So if you ever have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I want other people to feel supported as well, because when people talk about their mental health, it really helps me. I'm trying to think if there's any other random facts about me that I want to share. I love going on vacation with my family. Like I said, we went to Disney World last year. Trying to do like an out-of-country trip maybe next year, or some small vacations later this year as well. One of my favorite places to go in the entire world is Yosemite. I like being out in nature like that, and we went every summer growing up as a kid. So again, happy memories. If you can't tell, I'm a child of divorce, and I feel like as a kid I hold on to those little places that were so happy for me when I was little. So Yosemite is one of them. We've gone once with Noelle when she was like 4 months old. I truly look back and I don't know how we did that, between the drive going over there and then like just having a 4-month-old when I was still in the trenches of postpartum anxiety and depression. I don't know how I did it, but I'm proud we did. And it was a lot of fun. I'm glad we pushed ourselves to do that. I think double clicking on what I like to read, I am a romance, romantasy, rom-com, dark romance genre of reader. I like a lot of spice. I like to read anything that is autobiography, thriller, mystery. Not me. I don't want it to feel like I have to think too much. Like I read to disassociate and to enjoy it and have just some light and fun and to just get me out of my head. I don't want to have to stress more than I already do. Since we're in the WGF part of the video where I'm just talking about anything now, I'm so excited for this Renaissance Fair. I have never been. Everyone I've talked to says it's so fun. Leaning into whimsy, we're getting dressed. We're going to be really cute. I have my daughter in a cute outfit. I'm excited for all the booths. There was a booth that was at this Romantasy Book Con I went to earlier in the year that I didn't get something from that will be there that I'm pretty pumped about. And yeah, again, leaning into things that bring me joy. I think I'm ready to go get dressed. So I'm going to put my outfit on. I will show you guys the end outfit if you're still here and sticking around. Okay, this is the final result. I put on some ColourPop glitter, these cute little earrings, and some lipstick. My dress and my corset are from Scarlet Darkness, which is basically all like a medieval whimsy romantic styles are like perfect for this. I'll show you guys like a full body one in a little bit, but thank you for watching. I'm excited to keep doing this.